Hello everyone and welcome. Today we're going to look into the very near future of data analytics. You can think of this as your personal career guide. We'll explore the big changes that are happening right now, and I will show you exactly how you can prepare for them by 2026. Ready? Okay, let's begin.
Right, let's start with one powerful number, 84%. You see, that's the number of business leaders who are right now rethinking their entire data strategy. And the reason for this massive shift? Well, it's all because of artificial intelligence. The old ways of working with data, they're just not enough anymore, and companies are searching for new solutions. So, what do these new ways of working look like? They are basically built on two fundamental shifts. The first one is a new kind of partnership between humans and AI. And the second one is the need for information not tomorrow, not in an hour, but right now, instantly. Let's break down each of these shifts one by one. Now, this first big shift creates a new kind of company, something called the agentic enterprise. I know it sounds a little complex, but the idea is actually quite simple. Just imagine a workplace where humans and smart AI agents are not just a person using a tool. No. Instead, they are like real teammates working side by side, helping each other to solve problems and make important decisions together. This slide here shows the difference so clearly. You see, in the traditional way, a human analyst would study data from the past just to create a report. The goal was simply reporting. But now, with agentic analytics, it's a human and an AI working as a team, analyzing live data to make a decision right now. The goal has changed. It's all about immediate action. It's a complete shift from looking backward to deciding what to do next.
And to make those instant decisions, you need speed. This brings us to our second big shift. By 2026, it is predicted that a massive 75% of all company data will be processed instantly, or at the edge, as they say. This really signals the end of waiting for data. The new expectation from everyone is for immediate answers.
So, what does this processing at the edge really mean? To put it simply, it means we are analyzing information right where it is created. So imagine getting insights from a customer's click on a website, or from a sensor on a factory machine, or from a live sales transaction. You get those insights in just a few seconds, instead of having to wait hours or even days for a report. Okay, so these ideas of AI teams and instant data are very powerful. But are companies actually using them today? The answer is yes, absolutely. Let's look at some real-world examples from industries that we all will recognize. Let's consider a company like Walmart. They use real-time data to analyze the current shopping patterns of their customers. This helps them to predict what is going to sell tomorrow in a very specific store, making sure the right products are on the shelves at the right time. This is what we mean by analytics in action. And the impact this has on the business is just huge. According to one survey, 89% of retailers who are using AI have reported higher revenue. And even better, 95% reported that their costs were lower. You see, these are not small changes. This is why every single company is so focused on data. Now, this impact goes far beyond just retail. In healthcare also, a revolution is happening. By using the real-time data from wearables like our smartwatches, doctors can now begin to predict a patient's health risks. This shifts healthcare from being reactive, which is treating sickness, to being proactive, which is preventing it from ever happening in the first place. Okay, so we've seen the big shifts and we've seen their impact. Now let's make this personal for you. How can you build a career in this very exciting field? This section is your practical roadmap, a step-by-step guide to help you get started. Your career roadmap really comes down to these 4 essential steps. First, you must master the fundamentals. You need to be strong in SQL for handling databases, Python for analysis, and a BI tool like Tableau for creating visuals. Second, you must build a portfolio. Please aim for at least 5 solid projects on a platform like GitHub to prove what you can do. Third, understand the ethics of generative AI. Using it responsibly is very critical. And finally, you have to network. Use platforms like LinkedIn to connect with professionals already in the field. And please remember this. A certificate can show that you have studied a topic, but a project proves you can actually do the work. Companies want to hire people who can solve real-world problems. Building hands-on projects is the single most important step you can take to show them your value. All right, now for the final step, actually getting your first job. You have learned the skills, you have built the projects, so how do you convince a company to hire you? Let's look at exactly what employers are looking for, especially from freshers here in India. When you look at the job postings for freshers today, you will see a very clear pattern. Companies want strong fundamental skills in Excel and SQL. They expect you to have some basic knowledge of Python. They will definitely ask you to show them your project portfolio. And more, they are looking for an understanding of data governance, which is all about how to use data correctly and safely. And if you need some motivation, just look at this number. 11.5 million. That is the projected number of new data jobs that are coming up. The demand for skilled professionals is absolutely massive, and it's growing so fast. This is not some small field. It's one of the biggest opportunities in the job market today. And here is some very good news for you. As the field grows, getting your first job is expected to become easier by 2026. But this is important only for those with the right skills. By preparing now with the steps we have just discussed, you are putting yourself in the perfect position to succeed. So we have seen that the future of data is collaborative, it is instant, and it is built on a completely new set of skills. The opportunities are massive, and the path for you is very clear. The only question left is the one you see here. The future is coming. Are you ready to help build it?